What's happening, my friends? Welcome back. This is going to be a quick breakdown of the Alexander Volkanovski versus Yair Rodriguez fight. I think that's an exciting matchup. Definitely leaning towards one of these guys. But let's get into this quick breakdown. Alright, so Yair Rodriguez has been on a tear. It seems like he reinvented himself after that Frankie Edgar loss. 100% has improved as a fighter. He already was a superb, phenomenal striker. One of the most dynamic, technical, and impressive strikers in the UFC. Now he's added grappling ability, has bumped up his strength and conditioning. You can clearly see that he's bigger and more muscular. Improved his takedown defense, his wrestling. So you got Yair Rodriguez that is extremely difficult to put away. He has a great chin, super tough. Now he can wrestle, he can grapple, and his striking ability, what he could do, few possess that ability. That's a contender, folks. Enter Alexander Volkanovski. Alexander Volkanovski, he was just the UFC pound for pound. I think John Jones has that title right now. I may be mistaken, maybe it's still Volkanovski, but Volk is one complete fighter. If you want to talk about striking, he has some of the best striking in all of the UFC, all divisions. Super high fight IQ. He's as tough as they come. Super strong for his size. He has wrestling ability, grappling ability, dangerous in all facets of the game. And one of the best things about Volkanovski is that he adjusts on the fly. If game plan A doesn't work, he has a B and a C. And he changes them in real time. And he's able to do that because he has so many options available to him. He's so well rounded. So in short, without getting too crazy with details and stats, just going to drop some opinions who I think is going to win this fight and why. I'm going to say right off the bat, I'm leaning towards Volkanovski with a ratio of maybe 65-35. I give Yair Rodriguez a solid chance at winning because he's super dangerous. He's highly skilled. He's definitely coming to his own and anything can happen. But I really haven't seen Volkanovski miss a step yet. I believe he's still in his prime. He's still improving himself. And that last fight against Islam Makhachev, I mean, that was incredibly impressive. We've never seen Islam have trouble like that. Maybe the only other fight, of course, besides getting stopped, knocked out. But as far as like a battle back and forth, Arman Tsarukyan, that was a very competitive fight. But Volk pushed Islam Makhachev to his absolute limits. And many believe he won that fight. Yair Rodriguez definitely has a tall task ahead of him. Thinking where he might be better than Volk. Well, I'm going to say like the ability on the field, like the diversity. You never see Volkanovski doing like spinning attacks or being super creative like that. He doesn't have Yair's movement. So in that respect, Yair is better. But I think Volk is just as technical, just in a different way. He sticks to the basics and he executes the basics perfectly. Grappling, maybe Yair Rodriguez possibly has better submission grappling ability. At this point, he's really been working on it. He's looking good. But like overall grappling, I think Volk is skilled enough to basically nullify anything Yair could do. So I'm going to say grappling edge, Volkanovski. Overall striking edge, man, I'm going to like ever so lean towards Volkanovski. Just by a little smidge. I think Yair's best shot at winning this fight is keeping it on the feet. It's damn near 50-50 to me on the feet. Two contrasting styles. Both of these guys equally dangerous and skilled standing. But I definitely would give the power to Volkanovski. I like how Volkanovski keeps it simple. Has great footwork. Especially like in a defensive manner. Volkanovski knows how to hit and get out of range and not be hit. He has a great chin himself. And Volkanovski is very used to chopping down taller opponents with a longer reach. I have to look at the stats. I'll throw them up in text. But I don't think the reach advantage is going to be significant or a big factor. They might be similar. Volkanovski kind of has like chimp arms. I think Volk could win this fight by mixing things up, just doing what he does. He's a master at mixing things up, chaining techniques together, striking and grappling. To my recollection, I don't think he's faced anybody with the striking style and ability of Yair Rodriguez, but he's fought guys that are like similar, certainly similar frames. I think Volk would have success with the low kicks. Obviously his jab. He has a strong cross. He has good hooks, uppercuts. Volk is even good in the clinch. I just don't see Yair out-muscling him. Any kind of clinch and grappling situation, I got Volk having an edge. Do I think Volkanovski would knock out Yair Rodriguez? I don't know. Maybe not. I'm leaning towards more like a decision for Volkanovski. But it's weird because when I think about it, I can kind of see Yair Rodriguez catching Volkanovski with something and TKOing him, stunning him, and getting the finish. He's so damn tricky on the feet. But Volk's gonna have to mix it up. I think he should bully Yair. I see him doing well in the clinch. Probably would be smart for him to close the distance, dirty box there, do some damage up close. Because Yair on the outside, that's kind of like where he shines. When he can kind of like pick his shots, dictate the pace, has an open field to work. Volk's got to cut him off a bit and make the fight uncomfortable. I see Volk, as far as wrestling and takedowns, definitely getting top position. I think he can hold Rodriguez on the mat, ground and pound, do work, stay safe. Yair has great cardio. Can't really say I've seen him slow down, but I think Volkanovski could also outwork him. Path to victory for Yair Rodriguez. I'm going to say stay on the outside. Try to make Volkanovski fight at his pace, where he can pick his shots, maintain distance, stay safe. He has to avoid those low kicks because that's going to impede his movement, slow him down, and is going to hurt his kicking game. As long as the fight stays standing out in the open, Yair is always in the fight and he could land something. So ultimately, who am I picking? I'm going to say Volkanovski again, 65-35. But anything can happen. That's the beauty of the fight game. Yair is definitely a worthy contender. I don't think this is going to be a walk in the park for either guy. Let's see what happens. You guys let me know in the comment section, who do you have winning this fight and why? Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this quick breakdown. If you enjoy the content first time at the channel, consider hitting that like button. Also subscribing, appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, please take care, my friends. Later.